Hello, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me live tonight. My name is Tammy Capone, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So tonight we're going to be playing with the Flowering Rain Boots. It's a stamp set and a die set. So we will be playing with that tonight, and I'm going to show you, this is the card that we will be making, and the sentiment is our friendship is naturally beautiful. So it'll be fun playing with this set tonight. I'm just checking my computer to see if I have, and I just got the notification that I'm live so that I can see your comments. So if you're joining me live tonight and you want to comment, like, share my post, then I will enter you into a drawing to win this card that we are making tonight. If you're local, I will drop it off. If you're long distance, I will drop it in the mail for you. Thank you if you're joining me tonight, and thank you if you're also watching the replay. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do that. Alright, perfect, so I can see the comments. So this is the one, like I said, that we will be making tonight, and I'm going to show you a couple other samples that I've made with this set, with the dies and without. This is one of them. So this is with the flower pot with the tulip die, and I also used the brick and mortar embossing folder in the background. As you can see, the sentiment is rain or shine, I'm here for you. I thought that was really fun to do. And then this one is just with the stamp, so you don't need the dies to do this set, you can just use the stamp. And again, I used the rain boots with the stems and the tulips, and then just stamp the sentiment right over. And the background paper is actually from the, let me see, it is from the Flowering Fields 12 by 12. So this is the part of the tulip suite, and so I just used the polka dotted papers. I thought that was really pretty with the rain boots. So I just wanted to let you know, so for the month of March, Stampin' Up! Has a promotional going on. Hi Tara, thank you so much for sharing too. There's a promotional going on, so we sell two different sizes in the Stampin' cut and embossing machine. So we have a larger one, and then we also have the mini one. So for the month of March, from March 1st through the 31st, our mini machine, which you will be seeing me use tonight, is 20% off. If you are a demonstrator, you'll get your discount on top of that 20% as well. So we will be playing with that. And I just wanted to make note, so the plates, which I will show you, are 3 inches by 7.5 inches. And the machine, if you order the machine, you're going to get the all of the plates that you need for this machine. And then we also sell the plates, so once they get warped or over time they don't cut as well, you can buy the replacement as well. And the replacement plates are actually pretty cheap. They're $7, so that's a really great buy. So that is in the annual catalog, and I'm sad to say that this catalog is going to be retiring soon. So pretty soon I'll be putting up all of the retired products and stuff from this. But I'm super excited because our new catalog launches live. If you're a demonstrator, I believe it's March 20th. It will be going live on the on our demonstrator page. So that's pretty exciting that we're going to be getting a new catalog, but sad to see some of the retired ones go. The stamp set that I am using tonight is in the January to June mini catalog, so this will be available until the end of June. So this is a pretty fun set. It's pretty springy. We're actually getting some snow tonight, so looking forward to some of our springtime. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all over this winter time. It's been pretty cold this winter. So again, I see I have some friends joining me live tonight. Hi Mana. Mana, thank you so much for sharing my live video, and hi Becky. So these are a couple of the samples that I made using the flowering rainbows. This is just with the stamping. There's no dies involved in that. So this was just a super easy and fun layout. I am going to be doing a video and posting it to my YouTube. It won't be posted on my Facebook page. So if you're interested in seeing more videos than what I do on Wednesday night, you can join my YouTube channel and subscribe to that channel. And here is another one using the flower pot. I think not the flower pot. I'm having a brain moment. The watering can with the tulips. And this is the one that we'll be making. Alright, so let's get that started. So I'm actually using the fun paper that is just was part of the celebration package, which this is no longer available as of Monday, but it's from the Sunshine and Rainbows. If you do have that at home, this is the set that I am using. And I just thought the rainbows were really fun and bright. So I really like that a lot. So we're going to be using these two pieces, which I've already pre-cut. So it is 3 inches by 5 1/4. This one is 1 inch by 5 1/4. So I've already cut my paper down. So it is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. So use my bone folder to get that crease in there, really good. And we will go ahead and glue these pieces down on top. This would actually be really cute too. Just like that as well. We're going to use the other side. It is a great buy for the machine. I was really surprised when I saw that it was being offered at that deal. So the machine is normally $60 for, it's coming out pretty quick, for the mini machine, and so they're offering it for $48. So if you're, been interested in what these dies are all about and you'd like to invest in something without spending a lot of money, this is definitely a good way to go in getting your foot in the door with using the dies. Especially at such little cost. I think this is a great deal. And it's kind of nice to have a small little portable one, if you're ever getting together with friends and doing crafting time. It's a small little portable machine, and it doesn't really take up a lot of space, which I really like about it. I actually keep it right in my I have a small little shelf right next to me, and it just fits really perfect right inside that small little shelf. Or it doesn't really take up a lot of space if you were putting it on your desk. So I think it's a great deal for a great great price point. So I am going to get my white, basic white, and the colors that we're going to be playing with tonight is the Daffodil Delight, Cinnamon Cider, which I'm sad to say is one of the retiring colors. So if you really like this Cinnamon Cider, I like this because as you can see in the card we're using tonight, I think it is the perfect color for the flower pots. It's pretty close to some of the flower pots that you see in the stores. So I'm really sad that this is one of the retiring colors. I've used it a lot too with ice cream cones. So this is a really pretty brown. I'm really sad to say that it is retiring, but I'm pretty excited to see what new colors they come out with as well when they pull the new annual catalog. So this is Real Red, so we'll be using that for our tulips. I've got the Pear Pizzazz, was for the stems of my flowers, and then I've got a Balmy Blue, which is this is one of our lighter blues for our rain boots. So let's start with our rain boots. Get that out. So one of the nice things when they redid their design with the stamp sets is they put the pictures on the back so that you could put all of your stamps right on there, and you can also see, you know, what stamps are on here, which ones you're missing. So I think that is fantastic that they've done that. I agree with you, Tara. I have slowly started stocking up a little bit. I really like the Misty Moonlight Blue. It is like a little bit lighter than a navy blue, and I'm really sad that that is also one of the colors that's retiring because I use that blue a lot. Alright, so we're going to stamp our rainbows on there, and we're using Balmy Blue. We'll close that up and set that aside. Let's get some more acrylic blocks out. Oops. Alright, so now we're going to stamp our tulips, and we'll do those in real red. So does anybody have any guesses of maybe what color or shade that the new in colors could be? It's always fun to guess, to decide what colors. Or have any idea of what color we need? I agree with you, Mana. I do the same thing whenever I get, especially with the new ink colors, it is very great idea to get the re-inkers. And so what the re-inkers are that Mana is talking about is, so you can buy these little bottles, and they're like, I think they're $3.75. You get all the ink for the color of the ink pad. So actually this one is Daffodil Delight. So you can buy your whole ink to replenish the ink in your ink pad, and it's actually really easy. I'm just going to do a little corner because I've actually already done it before. But you would just take the drops and do your whole pad back and forth, and then close it up, and it'll absorb into the sponge and bring that color, you know, bring more color back in. So so that's really nice to have, especially when you're getting these colors that are retiring. So that way you can just use it for a while. Alright, so now I've got the daisies, which we're doing our Daffodil Delight yellow. And then last but not least, we've got our flower pot and then our stems. So let's do our flower pot. And our cinnamon cider. Close that up, move that out of the way. And then I'm actually going to clean this one off. So I'm just using my baby wipe to clean that off. We'll put that up there so we don't lose it. And we'll get our stems out. We've got our pear pizzazz. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Betty. Alright, so we've got all of our stamping done. Thank you so much, Shannon, for sharing my post. Alright, so tonight, as I promised, we're going to play with the mini Stampin' Cut embossing machine. So we're actually going to use our dies, and as you can see, it is pretty small, which is fantastic, like I said earlier, for, you know, your desk, just to put it on the little corner. This doesn't take up a lot of space, and I see we have some new friends joining us live tonight. So I was just sharing earlier that this machine is 20% off. It is normally $60, and they've marked it down to $48 for the month of March 1st through the 31st. And I also wanted to mention, on top of that, they've also marked down 13 different bundles, 20% off as well. the dies are the perfect size for the mini machine. So I wanted to make sure and share that. Alright, so we've got our plate one. So one of the nice things is they've got on there exactly what plates that you need. So we are using our dies. So we need 1, 2, and 2. So I have 1 in there. I'm going to put 2 on top. We need to get our items that we have die cutted. Let's get out our dies. I'm going to set this up just for a minute because we're going to use our washi tape. And I'm going to put our dies on top. So you've got one side that is totally flat, and then you have another side that is raised just a little bit. And this is the side that we want to make sure is face down because this is what's going to be cutting. So I am just lining that up. And then one of the easiest things that I have found is just using washi tape. And you're just going to put it right on top. So that way when you're putting your dies and everything up on your machine, it's not going to slide all the way around, all over, and then you've got to try to line it all up again. So that's kind of frustrating. So we'll line these all up. We'll be able to do all of them, I think. Tulips might be a little bit close to the boots, but we'll see in just a moment. Alright, so now we've got our flower pot. So this is nice too, having a die cutting machine, because it just cuts down on the time that you fussy cut. I really enjoy fussy cutting, but sometimes it's just nice to be able to die cut everything out, and it just saves a lot of time and then gives you more time to play with making your cards. Alright, so we need our daisies. And last but not least, I'm hoping we can do the tulips as well. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I wasn't thinking when I stamped it on there to make sure there was a little bit of room. Alright, so we've got our washi tape is holding down all of our dies. So we're going to put that right on top. So you want to make sure that it is fully on your board and not sticking out, because if you've got it sticking out, it's not going to cut. So you want to make sure that the whole thing is sitting right on top of your board. And we're actually going to take our other sandwich, number 2, and we're going to put it right on top. So now I'm going to set that down, and I'm actually going to turn the handle, and you kind of have to coach it through at the beginning, but then it should just feed itself right through. So we are die cutting everything. In a second, you will see the magic. So isn't it cute? It's just a tiny little machine. Alright, so I'll show you how easy it is to snap everything out. So as you can see, they're perfect cut images from using your dies. So you can just pop these right out when you're done. I'm actually just going to set this like the way it is for now, so we can finish our card. Alright, so as you can see, a lot of it's just flaps. So I did the mini dimensionals on the flowers. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get our glue. We'll put it on our rain boots. And I'm going to make sure and keep this towards the bottom of the card so that I have enough room to put my cloud up on top. I can't wait to show you that cloud punch. So in the January to June mini catalog, another fun tool is the cloud punch, and this is really, really cute. So I'll be showing you how to use that in just a second. We'll tuck this a little bit behind the rainbows. Do that there. We'll get our little mini dimensionals, which are going to make those flowers pop up just a little bit. So let's do 3 of those on the daisies. And then on this one, I'm actually going to do a few more than that. So let's do 4 on there. Alright. So you can use your take a pick tool. I'm just using the point on the end just to pull off the paper on top so that they are sticky. There we go. We'll do the same thing for our daisies. I really like the rainbow paper down the side. Thank you. I thought that gave it a little bit of a pop. Alright, so we'll put that there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tulips. The furthest one up is going to go right in this stem where it's the furthest one up. And then I'm just going to kind of line up the rest of my tulips on the rest of them. Alright. So there is that. So that is, I think it's a super fun, bright card to send to someone. Alright, so let's see what sentiments we have. Alright, so we can do live life in bloom or our friendship is naturally beautiful. So let's take a poll and see what you guys think. Live life in full bloom or I wonder if that one would be, well, how about we'll just do those two. Our friendship is naturally beautiful or live life in full bloom. What do you guys think? Which sentiment? I'll let you guys decide, and I'm going to show you guys this punch. So this is the cloud punch, as I said, and on the back this is a it's flat, it's perfect for storage. It's got a picture on the front of the image. Hey Amanda, thanks for sharing. And there's also a lock mechanism on the back, which just helps to keep it flat for storage. So we're actually going to unlock it, and then we're going to, I always have the this side up so that I can see where I am punching. It's kind of hard to see when you're have it the opposite way of where the paper needs to be, so I always have it facing up so I can see exactly where I'm punching. So there's our cute little cloud. And we're actually going to stamp our sentiment on that. But I am taking a poll to see if we want live life in full bloom or our friendship is naturally beautiful. Let's see what we got here. I see some answers popping up. So we have friendship 1, life, oh, it sounds like we've got live life in full blooms. Alright, so we're going to do that one. So I'm going to use the Knight of Navy just because that's what my card base is in, Knight of Navy. I didn't mention it in that earlier. We'll clean this up. I'm not sure where all my small blocks are. So when you're stamping, I just wanted to remind you, we're not pushing super hard on our acrylic block. I will show you why. When you push really, really hard, you're going to get ink all over in the areas you don't want it to be. You only want ink on your image. So a lot of times when you go to ink on your paper, you might get blue, which I did right here. Get other ink in areas that you don't want it in. So when you're inking your image, clean that up just a little bit. You just want to tap, make sure it's dry. So you just want to tap it a little bit. Usually 3 times is good. Alright, so let's get this on our, hopefully I can get this straight. I'm trying to see with the camera. There we go. Alright, so we've got Live Life in Full Bloom. I like that sentiment. And we'll put a little bit of glue on the back, and we're just going to keep this flat. I want my flowers to be the focal point. There we go. Cute. So there is my card. So the next thing we're going to do to finish off our card is I put these sequins on there, and I thought that was kind of, you know, fun just to give it a little bit of a pop. So these are from the Artistry Blooms adhesive backed sequins. So we're going to be doing these balmy blue ones. So we'll use our putty to pull these up. And we'll just put a bunch on there. Let's do one more down there. Perfect. Alright, isn't that really pretty? I think those are really cute. And I like too that they're really flat. They're not dimensional 3D. So that is what that looks like. Alright, so I was thinking we should probably do something on the inside. Alright, Live Life in Full Bloom. Let's do Our Friendship is Naturally Beautiful for the inside. Move that away. And we'll do that in navy blue as well. So we'll just tap that 3 times. Stamp. There we go. We'll put that on the inside, and then we are done. So I just wanted to remind you, we got to play with the mini stamping machine, and that is 20% off for the month of March till March 31st. And then Stamp It Up is also puts together 13 bundles, which I know one of them is out of stock at the moment. That sold out yesterday. So there's 13 other bundles that they've done 20% off as well. And I have already shared those on my page, so you can check out my page. And there's lots of fun promotions that are going on. New sets coming out. There's a new robot kit. And I posted all those details on there. I hope you guys all have a wonderful week and stay warm tonight, because I know we're getting a couple more inches of snow, but I hear there's warmer weather coming this weekend, so enjoy that this weekend, and I will see you guys all next week. Thank you, and have a great night. Bye.